Mallory Hartley here with Dave Campbell's Texas Football here in Fredericksburg, Texas for the Hill Country Coaching Clinic, standing here with the newest head football coach of the UTRGV Vaqueros, Coach Travis Bush. Coach, brand new program, first head coach in program history. Has that lost its luster a little bit just hearing that, or is that just the best thing you still hear around?
Some days it's pretty overwhelming. You know, it's been a year. It's been a crazy year, and we had a function Wednesday night, and we're just talking about it. And it's been so fast-paced, and there's been so much to do. But Wednesday was the first time, you know, sitting around the staff table as the names were coming in. Finally got a full staff and just kind of looking at each other, fired up about the staff, and now we got kids to our name. And that was the first time the tail started wagging and getting a little excited, you know, looking ahead for next year. So it's been a whirlwind, but another milestone Wednesday with getting our first class signed, and we'll go on to the next step now. Absolutely.
Now, you were hired back in 2022 as the head coach, and so you've been through an off season, but you don't actually start playing football until 2025. So this 2024 football season is seen as kind of a practice season, correct?
Yeah.
So what does that kind of entail? What are you guys going to be focusing on and working on during this 2024 practice season?
Well, we'll bring that first class in August, and we have the regular season to practice. So, you know, we'll kind of structure it like, you know, 3 individual spring trainings and have some open weeks in there. But really, it's about fundamentals, about you know, really instilling the offense, defense, the culture of everything we're going to do, and finding out you know, about those young guys and really that year to develop them. And one of the selling points to come in as freshmen, I mean, everyone's going to redshirt. Scholarship walk-on, everyone's redshirt. And if you go anywhere else in the nation as redshirt, you're playing scout team. You come here, you're in the 1 and 2 deep, you're competing for every rep, you're competing for scholarships, you're getting developed. So the percentage to get developed as a redshirt is just so much higher with this practice year. And there was a lot of guys that bought into that. So excited about, you know, the guys we got, and then looking forward to put them to work and seeing how they progress.
Now, what's been the most, I guess, rewarding thing about building basically a program from scratch? You know, of course, you're saying you get to, you know, bring these kids in and watch them buy into this program where you're not going to play until 2025. So what's been the most rewarding part of building a program from scratch?
I would have to say, honestly, the caliber of coaches we were able to hire to get it, because that's the big unknown. You know, you're taking this job, you know, who's going to come, who we're going to get down there, who's going to want to play down there. But, you know, and at this point, we were hoping to have, you know, and most of these guys are walk-ons right now this first year. You know, we're hoping to have maybe 35 to 40 right now. We have over 75 committed. We can't release all of them because of some paperwork stuff, but we have over 75 guys. You know, Wednesday we're having to tell people no. So, like, you know, seeing that and the number of young men that want to be a part of this, the caliber of coaches that wanted to come down and be a part of this, that's, to me, that's been the biggest rewarding piece right now. Is like, okay, this is kind of a you know, exceeding the expectations early on.
Now, this is a question that I think everybody at the Dave Campbell's Texas football staff wants to know. How do you stay in shape during this recruiting season? Because there's so much good food in the RGV. So how do you, you know, put yourself first in that way when, you know, you're meeting with players and taking them to all the good food spots? Now, I've never been to the RGV, but I've heard from many people at Dave Campbell's Texas Football that they've got some of the best food around.
Oh, no doubt. And then you're traveling during the week to all the other places. So, and me and Matt Stepp are texting pictures of our food back to each other. But the answer is you really don't. You know, you kind of structure your year. Well, okay, we're going to get out of shape a little bit here in recruiting. We have our slacks that are expandable ways for recruiting, and then now, you know, and really we always lead up to Super Bowl. After Super Bowl Sunday, now it's time to get back in shape again. So we'll work hard to get back in shape. Spring recruiting, let it go a little bit, get back in shape in the summer. So it's kind of a in and out of season type deal.
Absolutely. Now, is this your first time at the Hill Country Coaching Clinic, or have you been here before? You brought your lovely wife over here, the first lady of the RGV, as we like to call her now. Is this your first time at the Hill Country Coaching Clinic?
Actually, I've been once. I think it was the first year I was at Seguin, but so I hadn't been in a while. I've been really excited to get back and be a part of it.
And then what are you looking forward to most about being in Fredericksburg this weekend?
Really just the camaraderie with the coaches and getting around. You're always going to learn a thing or two, but it's a good group of speakers. It's a good group of guys, and this is the one where a lot of coaches bring the wives, so just getting out to go have dinner and enjoy an evening and spend time with each other and share stories.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, thanks for taking the time with us to talk today, and best of luck coming up here in the 2024 practice season.
Thanks, Mallory. Appreciate it.